Greetings everyone, my name is Raziel and today we are once again getting to look at some reveals for the Hidden Dagger expansion. Today it is my turn to reveal some of the new Iron Warrior cards. I'll be revealing not only a legendary but also the epic warlord of the faction. So let's get started. First up we have the Iron Bane Arquitter Bombard, a 6 energy vehicle with 4 attack, 6 HP, the new Vantage trait as well as the 3 energy siege ability to deal 4 damage to all enemies. If you're unfamiliar with Vantage, although it should have been explained already, Vantage allows a unit to use its active ability the turn it comes into play. So essentially, if you wanted to, you could spend 3 energy to load Siege the turn it is played, or to use the Siege ability if you have something to load it. This card sadly is not good. I'm not even gonna bother explaining why. It's a 6 energy troop with 4 attack, 6 HP, so it's understated. It has no immediate effect on the board. It has Vantage, so if you want to waste 9 energy to play this card and load the Siege ability, you can do so, but if you spend 9 energy on a 4/6 that loads its Siege ability, you might as well just click surrender. The next card I have are the Drar Tyrant Siege Terminators, 5 energy Astartes with 4 attack, 6 HP, frontline and the 2 energy siege ability to gain shield and plus 4 attack and HP. Yes, the siege ability is kind of slow, but 4 attack and 4 HP and a shield? This is nuts. If you can manage to establish this on the board and maybe have something to load the siege ability, for example if you played Dodecathian Adept on 3 energy and then use Drilling Sight to play Drar on 4 energy, it's gonna be automatically loaded, and then you can use the siege ability to get an 8 attack, 10 HP shield frontline that has potential to grow. So while this card may not look like much at first glance, I think it has a lot of potential, and it would not surprise me to see the siege ability go down to like plus 3 attack and HP, or simply remove the shield, because if you can activate this, it's gonna be a game changer. Moving on to the epic warlord of the faction. To no one's surprise, it's gonna be Forex, captain of the first Grand Company of the Iron Warriors. He remains a 2 attack and 35 HP warlord. However, his siege ability changes to give plus 2 attack and defense to all your troops. Now, call me a hater, but I do not like this at all, sadly. I think the old Forex was a lot better designed. He had lots of synergy with his faction. His special card, the Breaker, allowed him to interact with otherwise basically unplayable siege troops, and his ability to spawn barricades that could serve as meat shields allowed him to have a very interesting role with cards like Dominators, even though they were kind of bad, but also cards like Draknian or Blessing of the Fall. And he essentially lost all of that, and yeah, board-wide plus 2 to both stats is nice, but I don't think it's that good. I can see a meme deck being built around this, where you load Siege on turn 1, then flood the board turn 2 with lots of 0-cost troops, and then buff all of these troops so they have like 3 attack and HP or 3/4. It's a gimmick, but obviously we haven't seen everything. You know the drill by now. But at first glance I would say he is alright, but if the other warlords get a little more flavor, which they probably will, especially the rare warlord or Perturabo, I don't think there's going to be any reason to play Forex, sadly. And finally, to top off today's reveals, we have the Siege Master, a 6 energy legendary Astartes with 4 attack and 8 HP, as well as the new Attrition trait to load the siege ability of a friendly unit at random, and the 1 energy siege ability to destroy an enemy troop. Similar to Vantage, Attrition is a new trait that should have already been revealed by now, but just as a reminder, Attrition triggers when a friendly unit activates its ability. This can either trigger when the unit manually loads the siege ability or uses the ability. If you load Siege with an effect just like the Siege Master's Attrition, Attrition will obviously not trigger. Especially with this card, this would have been kind of broken. You use ability once and your entire board is loaded. But yeah. The Siege Master itself looks like a staple to me. Amazing stats, even though it's a little bit understated in terms of attack, but it definitely makes up for this with an amazing attrition ability and an also pretty good siege ability. And what I initially failed to consider was that you can play this on curve, on an empty board, like you have no other troops, and then the next turn you can use your Warlord's ability, like for example Forex, to load his siege, and then the Siege Master's attrition will, at least the way I understand it, load its own siege ability, and that means you get a repeatable 3 energy removal because of his siege. And if you have even more troops on the board, using this removal will load their siege as well. So as long as you have some siege troops, this card will be amazing, and even if you have no siege troops, I would say this card is still worth playing because 6 cost with 8 HP and 4 attack. If it weren't for Ambassador Melgator rolling in his grave right now, I would say this card is broken. For once I get a broken card reveal, that's a new one. But yeah, I think this card will be a staple in every deck, and I don't think there's gonna be any reason not to play this guy. And that's it for today. These are all the cards I have for you. I think the Iron Warriors are looking pretty promising. However, unlike the other factions that I had to reveal, I can't really make a final verdict on them yet. And that's mainly because Siege as a concept requires a lot of well-built support to make it worth. And the way I see it, Iron Warriors are gonna be very focused on Siege. So until we have seen all the Siege support they are getting, I can't comfortably say they are gonna be very good or they're gonna be unplayable. At least from the stuff that I've seen, I think they're at worst going to be around Nightlord's level, so still playable, although not an instant win. And at best they are gonna be maybe similar to the Death Guard level from the Shadows of the War Master. Very good, but not quite broken, only a single build that's gonna be broken. But again, we will need to see all the other stuff. I for once don't really believe they're gonna be broken. That's simply due to how Siege is built, and to make Siege broken they would kind of need to throw most of the design concepts built around Siege out of the window. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's reveals, and I'm really looking forward to the next one because it's gonna be about my favorite faction, the Alpha Legion, and I hope to see you guys for those. And I hope I get to reveal Alpha Legion cards, please. Have a great day guys, and I'll see you guys next time.